Good day everyone. I will be flashing a custom recovery on Galaxy J7 Pro, and this recovery can be flashed on Galaxy J7 2017 model with same procedure. Samsung Galaxy J7 2017 and Galaxy J7 Pro are same devices with same specifications but only with different model names for different countries. If you want to flash TeamWin custom recovery on your device, then follow my showing procedure and do it exactly what I am showing to avoid your device to get into RMM state or the OEM unlock toggle missing in developer options. I have the latest Android version, that is Android Oreo 8.1, having the 9.5 of Samsung experience. First, you must make a backup of your internal storage data because this flashing procedure will erase all the files and downloaded apps which are on the internal storage. But your memory card will be safe in case if you are having it. This procedure will require a data cable, a computer plus the mobile device. Download and save all the files in separate folder by clicking the links which are given in my video description down there, which are Samsung Android USB driver, Odin 3.13.1, TeamWin recovery file 3.2.3, no variety OPT file, RMM state file. First, install the Samsung Android USB driver on Windows so the driver may detect it easily after connecting mobile device with Windows. I am using Windows 7 64-bit, which works absolutely perfect for flashing softwares. Go to settings, then to cloud and accounts and sync your Google and all the others accounts if you are having any of it to update the last and latest activity. And then you must remove the Google account plus the Samsung account to avoid any interruption of custom recovery flashing. Make sure to turn off Find My Mobile by going to settings, then to biometrics and security in case if it is turned on, because flashing procedure will get interrupted. Go to settings, then to about phone and then to software information and tap the build number for 7 times to enable the developer mode. Go back to settings, scroll down and tap on developer options. Check if it is off, then turn it on, or if it is already turned on, then leave it like that. Go down and enable the OEM unlock, which is must required for the custom recovery flashing. Then scroll down and turn on the option of allow USB debugging. So far things going good, and let me remind you once again to make a backup of your data like messages, contacts or your recent calls if you like to have it. I am not using a memory card, so I need to put a memory card into device and then will format first. Then we'll copy few files which are very important for this flashing procedure. Either use an OTG or a memory card, whatever easy for you for copying the files. Connect the data cable with mobile phone and check the other side of cable must be connected with computer. Tap on OK and allow access to phone data. Windows will start installing mobile phone driver in case if you have connected it for the first time. Mobile phone storages will appear on computer screen. Copy no variety OPT and RMM state files from the downloaded folder and paste it to either memory card or to the OTG. Power off the device and disconnect the cable from device. Boot the mobile phone into Odin mode by pressing and holding the volume down key plus the home key and power key. Within a second, a warning screen will appear, then release all the keys immediately. Press the volume up key once for continue and the device is booted into Odin mode. FRP lock and OEM lock must be showing off on Odin mode. Flashing will not be done in case any of it showing on. Unzip Odin file, then go to unzip folder and open Odin by double clicking on it. Connect data cable with mobile phone and Windows may start installing driver if the device is connected with Windows for the first time. Odin will show a sign when device connected with computer, and it's mean that driver are installed and device is properly connected with the computer. Click AP section on Odin, then go to downloaded folder and select the TWRP 3.2.3 file. Then go to option of Odin and untick the auto reboot, then come back to main Odin screen. Click start and recovery flashing will get start and will get done in few seconds. Odin will show a pass message, means that the flashing is completed. Disconnect the cable from device and mobile device will still be in Odin mode. Now we have to boot the device into custom recovery. Concentrate here because this is little tricky now. Press and hold the 4 keys that are volume up key, volume down key, home key, and the last one is power key. Hold all the 4 keys like 5 to 7 seconds and the device will get reboot. Then immediately release the volume down key first, and when Samsung Galaxy J7 logo appear, then release the power key, but keep holding the volume up and home key until custom recovery screen appear on the device screen. Congratulations, custom recovery is finally flashed. Swipe to allow modifications. Now tap on the wipe section, then tap on format data. Type yes and tap the check green color sign to start formatting. When done, then go back to main recovery screen. Tap on install. Tap on select storage. I will select my micro SD card because files are in my micro SD. Tap OK. Now select first the RMM State file and flash it by swiping it. After flashing, go back. Now select the no variety file and flash it by swiping it. When flashing done, then tap on reboot system and then tap do not install. Mobile device will get reboot and will start booting back into stock Oreo ROM and will take a time booting it because the set got factory reset. So wait for to finish the first boot. Now complete the setup screen. Finally, custom recovery flashing properly done, and we must be having the OEM unlock toggle in developer options. For check that, go to settings, then to software info and tap the build number for 7 times. Developer mode will get enabled. Go back, scroll down and tap on developer options, and finally the OEM unlock toggle is there. This is because the 2 files we flashed in custom recovery make the OEM unlock toggle remain there. Otherwise, without flashing the 2 files, the device will get locked and the OEM unlock toggle will be missing in developer options, which will take around 7 to 11 days getting it back. We have the custom recovery now on the device, and we can now update the Galaxy J7 Pro or the J7 2017 from Oreo to unofficial Android Pie 9.0 having one UI. Do not forget to subscribe my channel, that is Tech Infomania, and give me a thumbs up by clicking the like button and share this video with others so they may also get a recovery flash easily and properly. Have a nice day and take a good care of yourself. We'll see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.